wondering from you, who's had such inside, access to just, I can't even imagine how much different kind of music. I mean, where do you see the genres heading in the future, what these executives are looking for, even what they're listening to?
A great question. I often hear people say, I listen to radio and I have to turn it off because it sucks. However, what the public needs to understand is that what we hear on the radio is chosen by the listening public. It's our own bad taste that designates what stays on the radio. Certainly there are forms of payola or favoritism that still take place, but money doesn't keep something on the radio. Connections won't keep something on the radio. They'll spin it once, and if they get a lot of calls,
right,
or when they do their call-outs on Wednesdays to see how the public likes it, if it scores well, they'll keep it. Mm-hmm. So the stuff we hear on the radio that makes us want to puke is there because somebody in America is raising their hand and saying, I like it. It could just be that we're getting older and the stuff that 13-year-olds listen to doesn't appeal to us, and maybe they're the ones that are being polled or surveyed. But I would venture a guess that we're going through a period now where things are very beat-driven. Hip-hop has certainly moved into the, just not the young African-American male demographic. If there was ever a type of music, a genre, if you will, because the Beatles were almost their own genre, they're one of the very few acts that has had a consistent fan base where it's almost every kid that turns 12 or 13 discovers the Beatles, no matter which generation they're from. But we don't get a lot of that consistency. There's not a lot of... it's not linear. Every generation finds its own thing, generally speaking. So as the generation who loves hip-hop so much grows up, maybe they will migrate towards more soul-driven or pure R&B. Gladys Knight type of stuff may come back. Ray Charles may come back. Who knows? They may still be urban, largely African American, and move to a different aspect of what their culture likes. But overall, a large sweeping generalization would be that the crossover that we've seen with hip hop and urban music in general, I think, will wane somewhat, and that the general public will go back, and this is again based on tidbits that I get from people in the industry, go back to melody and lyric again. I learned something new before this year's Road Rally as I was rounding up my panelists for the film and TV panel, which turned out to be great. I spoke to a gentleman who is the leading agent for film and TV, or for video game composers. And I asked him during our first phone call, I said, what's different? And he said, well, for starters, when you do a film, it's linear. You have one beginning, one middle, and one end. With a video game, you have one beginning, 500 potential middles, and 5 potential endings. So they get paid by the minute. They get paid anywhere on the very low end, maybe $200-300 a minute. The upper echelon guys get paid, I'd say, between $800 and maybe as much as $3,000 a minute for produced music. Now, when you consider all those 500 middles, that adds up to a lot of minutes. So there are video game composers out there that make $250,000, $500,000, maybe a few that make $1 million a year. And that's without getting any back end whatsoever.